On a more lighter note, last week news outlets and blogs exploded with coverage of MC Hammer's Web 2.0 Summit, where he announced Wiredo, which, although it sounds like it might be a funky new dance move, is actually a relational deep search engine he's expecting to compete against the likes of Google and Bing. Hammer isn't the only entertainer, though, investing in tech. Bono, Lady Gaga, Justin Timberlake, Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, the list goes on. And of course, early adopter Ashton Kutcher. He's been an angel investor in everything from Foursquare to Flipboard, and regularly pulls out a laptop on his CBS show, 2.5 Men, that is covered with stickers of tech companies he owns a piece of. Pretty good advertising flow there. Now, Taryn, the biggest names in entertainment are going in the tech scene. What does this say about where we're heading in our culture?
Well, I think obviously celebrities are saying that they have a lot more power when they own their social media presence. They no longer have to depend on the networks or the studios to give them jobs. If they can connect directly to their fans, then they can secure their place in this world for much longer. So I think it's a long-term play, and it's really smart.
Well, yeah, so would you be more about supporting a site or a platform because it had MC Hammer involved?
Well, I mean, I think it's great for celebrities to invest in what they know. And these days, celebrities are so tied into social networking, so it really makes sense for that to be where they put the money. But like, I mean, the MC Hammer thing, I respect the guy, but I think his public perception, people just think of him as MC Hammer with the baggy pants.
He's been involved with social media for a while,
He totally has,
though.
but do you think people are gonna write it off because it's MC Hammer versus if he was more of a, you know, not the face of the company and kind of really put more of a sophisticated look out there?
There actually are some celebrities that are tackling digital platforms that revolve around their own personal interests. Like Joseph Gordon-Levitt founded hitrecord.org, which brings together different artists from all different walks of life to come together to, you know, all contribute and benefit from when it becomes commercial. And then there's Kim Kardashian with Shoe Dazzle. She raised $40 million.
She wears the
venture
shoes, so
capital.
she might as well have a shoe site.
Right.
You know, it totally makes sense. But she raised $40 million.
That's insane.
Which is like a day of work for her or something.
I know, right?
And then Leonardo DiCaprio, today, this is breaking news here on What's Trending, announced he's investing $4 million in a new, what's it called, Mobi?
It's called Mobi, and it basically takes photos and videos. It's an app, and it automatically tags images of locations where you are.
Wow.
They're trying to make it kind of like Batman in the Dark Knight.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I think, I mean, if CBS will let him do what he's doing right there with the
Well, they
stickers on
didn't
the
actually.
laptop.
They got mad after the fact because they said like people pay for this type of stuff.
Yeah, but that's smart. I mean, you know, using. I mean, he's got a little billboard there.
That has been part of the issue, though, with celebrities not realizing that they have to disclose when they're investing in a company, and they're using their celebrity to give free PR to these companies that they're investing in.
Ashton actually tweeted out that his tech company is looking for people. Over the weekend, he tweeted that they're hiring from coast to coast.
He's becoming like a Craigslist
Twitter
ad.
for his own platform.
Ashton Kutcher's like a Craigslist ad for jobs.
It's a slippery slope, but they're not journalists, so they don't have to be held to that kind of you know integrity. And I think more power to them. I mean, I'm sure the whole reason they're having all these followers is to get people to their shows, to buy their products. Bieber's selling cologne, you know. So if Ashton wants to plug his company,
does their business ties affect how you feel about them and your perception of these celebrities?
I mean,
now?
if it's a smart move, then I suppose it does increase their public perception.
Makes you feel like they're smarter, maybe?
Possibly. You know, Ashton was just like the good-looking actor guy, and then he started making all these plays in social media, and for the most part, he's done a good job. So you have to think that he's got something going on there, that he's, you know, knows what he's doing.
He's got depth.
He's got some depth.
He's got some
what about the
smarts.
companies that now have them are you going to go to these sites? I mean, like MySpace with Justin Timberlake, perhaps.
That was interesting.
That was a really interesting move.
I think you totally will. I mean, the only reason we're talking about this right now in these companies is because of the celebrities involved with them. So I think it's a very smart move.
And now are geeks the new rock stars, and just celebrities jump on that bandwagon?
You've got all the, you know, you've got all these kids making videos for all of the big tech guys, whether it's Mark Zuckerberg or Steve Jobs, or they've become the new celebrity. So yeah.
The funny thing is, those guys make more in the end than some of these actors, and it's even though it's not stable because it's the startup industry. I mean, long term, the business is more there for them than being in the entertainment industry.
Absolutely, the tech industry's become very sexy. You know?
It's a sexy thing.
I mean, I remember when people here would freak out when they'd see Tom. from MySpace out at places because everyone was friends with Tom.
Your first friend.
Right.
It was your first friend. And so celebrities here would be like, oh my God, I ran into Tom. It's, you know, and he was a celebrity.
He looked just like his profile picture. It was amazing.
You're like, can you sit on a toilet for me, please?
Nice. But I mean, if you think about it, I mean, geeks being the new rock stars, I mean, we all know where we were when Michael Jackson died, and then we all know where we were when we heard that Steve Jobs died, you know, and it's legendary.
No, it definitely is. Things are changing, that's for sure. Well, as to whether Hammer's Wired Do will be a smash hit or put him back in bankruptcy, we'll soon find out. The search engine is in pre-beta and expected to launch before 2012. And whatever technology you're using to watch us, use it to leave a comment. Just do it, please. And of course, go to the chat room or head over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/whatstrending.